Hey guys, it's Jenny here, and tonight, I kind of decided that because I'm kind of running low on storage, I would just do another one of these unboxings that I have just live because I figured it's kind of late and, might as well. So, I'm currently already ready for bed, so excuse the appearance. So, these are books that I've had boxed up. Hello. So these are books that I've had boxed up for months. We're currently in the process of moving, so these have been packed up from probably up to like 2 or 3 months. So I have like 3 boxes. So I'm just gonna like dive right into these. So I haven't seen a lot of these books in months, so I kind of forgot what I have. And yeah. So, we have my Percy Jackson Greek Heroes book by Rick Riordan, which is super exciting to have under storage. So, these are actually books I just put in here, which is The Lucky One and Dear John by Nicholas Sparks. Oh, and I also have The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks. I also have Beastly Bones by William Ritter. I don't know where the first book to this is. I'm kind of just anonymously stacking these wherever, so I'm going to have to organize this later. And then I have my Bullfinch's Mythology book by Thomas Bullfinch. So then I have the whole Kane Chronicles trilogy by Rick Riordan. Alright, and then we have Infinity by Sherilyn Kenyon. The Moon and More by Sarah Dessen. Strands of Bronze and Gold by Jane Nickerson. And Amelia Ann is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfeld. And then we have The Bargaining by Carly Ann West. And I'm pretty sure these last couple are nonfiction, maybe? Okay, we have a book about raising goats. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard by Rick Riordan, The Sword of Summer. Pictures. And The Joy of Keeping Farm Animals, because I don't know why I have nonfiction books in this box. Oh. I was really upset when I heard about Demi Lovato. I was really upset because I've always been a big fan of Demi Lovato. I really feel for her and her battle with mental illness. I just wish that other famous people who had overdosed had gotten as much recognition for their mental illness as she's getting right now. And I'm really happy she's getting that recognition. But I just wish that more celebrities that have struggled with mental illness and overdose would have gotten the same recognition that she is right now. And I really hope that she gets better. So, it's box number 2. You know what? I do have one, and that's Mosquitoland by David Arnold. Which I don't know what I did with. Oh, it's on my black shelf. I actually haven't read any Morgan Matson yet. Oh, speaking of, first book I have out of this box is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I have yet to read any of her books, but I kind of want to read them in order that she wrote them because I feel like it'll just strengthen her writing. And then we have The Last Place on Earth by Carol Snow. I don't even recognize that author's name. Okay. Where's the other book? I know that there's 4, so where's the last one? Okay, well, we have the last 3 books in the Hush Hush series. I just don't know where Hush Hush went. We have Inland by Kat Rosenfeld. Lovely, Dark, and Deep by Amy McNamara. Does most way contemporary? Most of them do, even if they're hard-hitting contemporaries. Usually they do at some point or another, but Not all of them do, but most of them do. Yeah, most of them do, but, you know, some of them tread lightly, some of them rely solely on romance, but, yeah. Then we have The After Party by Anne Reddish Stampler. There's a lot of books in this box. Graceling by Kristen Cashore. Indian descent. Probably, but the Patel sisters from Harry Potter. I really liked their characters, even though they didn't get very much recognition. I haven't really read much that had the diversity of the Indian descent, but I really did like the Patel twins. Okay, so then we have Tales from the Shadowhunters Academy by Cassandra Clare. And another Morgan Matson, The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I really need to keep her books together. I have the other two over there. So, Zodiac by Romina Russell. I literally haven't seen these books in so long. Okay. Then we have The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, which I really want to read here soon. I don't actually really get ARCs, so I really wouldn't know. I wish I got ARCs, but I don't, so... but the ones I've seen, I really wish I had gotten an ARC of A Very Large Expanse of Sea, and... what's the other one? Escaping Houdini. I really wish I had gotten ARCs for those, but I don't get ARCs, unfortunately. I wish I did, though. Then we have Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Daughter of Deep Silence by Carrie Ryan, and Jacoby by William Ritter. Which, where's the sequel to this that I just pulled out? Oh, that is so cool. I did not know that all her books were linked. My favorite fictional town? Honestly, that's a really hard question because, like, I read a lot of high fantasy, so there's not, like, a really set town. That's a really hard question. So I don't really know the answer to that. Okay, we have Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. Evermore and Blue Moon by Alison Noel. Hanging by a Thread by Sophie Littlefield. The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. Fictional Couple of the Summer is probably... Who did I just read about? Friday and Ramona Blue from Ramona Blue. And I just read another one. I don't remember. I don't know. All my books are in so many different places, so when I go to look for the book that I'm looking for, it's just not there. We have The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings. And Tiger Lily by Jodi Lynn Anderson. Found Hush Hush. Here it is. Nerve by Jean Ryan. There might be, but I have a lot of my mental health books on my black shelf because I didn't have very many of them until I ordered a book outlet box. But I will take a quick glimpse. I don't think there's any in this box, but I have one more left, and those have books that I've read in them. But a majority of them were like some of the first boxes that I brought because they're at the top of my TBR. I have one right in front of me. There's one on a school shooting right in front of me. And then there's a ton over on my dark shelf. Like a ton. I have like almost a whole section on hard-hitting contemporaries. So we have The Hollow by Jessica Verde, and My True Love Gave to Me, which by Stephanie Perkins, which is an anthology. Death Swarm by Leah Cypress. Asylum and Sanctum by Madeleine Rowe. Origin by Jessica Khoury. Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wonder. This isn't about mental illness, this is about cancer, right? Yes. And then Kisses and Curses. I missed that last question. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that, and I'm interested in picking it up because I really like Adam Silvera, which I kind of feel like a cheater for saying that because I've literally only read one book by him. But also have Kisses and Curses, which is another anthology. Oof, we got the final stack from that box. Okay, so we have the first book, In the Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. Hannah's Dream by Diane Hammond. Bone Gap by Laura Ruby. This is not about mental health. I do have a lot of books because I still have 3 of the bigger boxes at my house, at my old house. I still have 3 bigger boxes there, but there's not that many books in them because most of my hardcovers are there, which is actually a lie because I have a lot of hardcovers here, but most of the big boxes, I'm pretty sure, are all hardcovers. So, yeah, I do have a lot of books. I really need to get a grip on it because I'm pretty sure my nightstand, the bottom of it, is completely filled with books that I just couldn't fit on my shelf at my dad's, so it's literally a growing problem. Most underrated YA contemporary. Oh, I literally just said this to my friend the other day. And I think Dumplin' and Ramona Blue are really underrated because nobody really gives Julie Murphy's books enough hype. And I think they deserve a lot of hype. But that's a TBR shelf, so I don't know why I keep looking over there. Actually, I think there's one in this box that I saw on the top. But this one is a contemporary. It's called Leap of Faith by Jamie Blair. And I read this when I was first getting into reading, and it's really, really good. The Way I Used to Be is pretty hyped, but that's really good, so it deserves the hype. Hello. But yeah, Julie Murphy books are really underrated. Like, people never talk about them, but they're so good. Okay, so I have Love, Lies, and Spies by Cindy Yancey. And pretty sure I said that right. Every Day by David Levithan. Yes, I'm still mad about that crayon on the freaking cover. Frostfire by Amanda Hocking. And Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. So, the final box, and I'm pretty sure that I've read like all of the, oh my god, I just knocked out a stack. I'm pretty sure I've read most of the books. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've read all of the books in this box, so. Yeah, this looks like my red box, except for my classics that are in here. Yeah, I really want to get a new copy of it because I'm really, really mad that my least favorite book in my collection right now. Oh, I don't have all my books here. But it's probably, I don't know actually, but one of them is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, because I really hate that book, but I'm never gonna unhaul it because it's a Harry Potter book, which sounds really stupid, but I'm just not gonna do it. But here's another box. These are so full. So I have my box set of the original Percy Jackson books. Contemporary with blue on this one. This is kind of cheating, but Ramona Blue and The Way I Used to Be, these are really good. I don't know why I still keep looking over there, but these two for sure. And I don't know if I have any more contemporaries in here, but definitely Ramona Blue and the Way You Should Be, because I love those books. So yeah, we have one box set. Okay. We have one copy of City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up all these books when I'm done. Bridge to Terabithia by Catherine Patterson. Where's the... Oh, it's here. If I Stay by Gail Forman. Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. Yes, my favorite fantasy book is the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. And if I had to pick out of those ones, it would probably be A Court of Mist and Fury. My copy of All the Bright Places, I actually just put on my shelf up top. I literally just put some of my books away. Yeah, those are like my favorite fantasy series. Oh wait, just not one, but 2 copies of City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. Splintered by A.G. Howard. I was really shocked by his casting, but I think it fits really well. Like, once I kind of looked up his profile, I thought it was a really good fit. Like, I didn't finish All the Bright Places yet, but like, just by what I read, I think that he looks like he can portray Finch's personality and character really well, and I'm excited to see how they do it. And I think it's really ironic because I literally said, well, I didn't say it, you guys don't see me say it, because I edited it out. But in my last vlog, I said, I heard this is being made into a movie, but I haven't heard anything on casting in like 2 years. And literally the day after I said that, she's like, we have casting news. Finch is being picked any day now. And I'm like, whoa, that escalated quickly. The Court of Thorns and Roses is really good. And thrillers, well, the author, Natasha Preston, is pretty good at thrillers. I don't know where all my books went. James, I like this series. It's called Confessions of a Murder Suspect series by James Patterson. So, these are pretty good. I love Pretty Little Liars. I haven't read We Were Liars, but I really want to. Just all the copies that I've ever seen are so expensive. But that series is pretty good. Yeah, it's true. But, I used to read a lot of thrillers, but now just, like, none of them come to mind, and it's really infuriating. But The Cellar is really good, too. We also have The Song Will Save Your Life by Leela Sales. The Delirium Trilogy by Lauren Oliver. I actually don't read adult contemporaries, so I really wouldn't know. And I've only read one Jenny Han book, and that was To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I just actually read that during my readathon, but I don't really know her writing style enough to recommend, especially in the adult section, because I very seldom stray out of YA, and if I do stray out of YA, it's usually to new adult, or, not even that. It's usually just, like, tween or middle grade, because I count the Percy Jackson series as middle grade. My favorite format, I think, my favorite station is 96.9 in my area. I listen to FM. Yeah. I listen to a lot of my own music because my dad's truck has an aux cord. And I really get sick of ads. It just really irks my soul, so. We have a stack of classics here. We have Tales of the Greek Heroes by Roger Lancelyn Green. Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales. Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. And Dracula by Bram Stoker. we have 3 books in a box set for the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. Yes, I know, I have 2 box sets. It's crazy. Okay. Then we have the Match trilogy by Ali Condé. The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. Kalahari by Jessica Khoury. That's really hard because literally the only middle grade fantasies I read are Harry Potter and Rick Riordan. But kind of, well, right now my nephew is reading Divergent and he seems to like it. That's not really fantasy though, that's a dystopian. So I really wouldn't know because aside from those 2 series, I haven't read that many middle grade fantasies. So it's hard for me to say. I wish I had more input on it. But we have The Heir and the Crown by Kiera Cass. Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. Walker Not the Stranger by Ray Carson. Every Heart a Doorway by Shauna Maguire, which can go with my other books. If I knew where the second one was. I don't know what I did with it. Then I have 300 writing prompts. So, I just made a complete mess of my room. So, I haven't really, I'm kind of realizing how non-diverse my reading, is, but this would help so much if I had, like, my red shelf in front of me right now. But honestly, oh, no, The Selection by Kiera Cass. That works, I think. That works. That's not a contemporary, but it's close. Not really. But I like The Selection a whole lot. I was actually debating rereading it this August, but my TBR is already so big after, like, falling through so many books in the past couple months. Spiderwick. But, I can answer a couple more questions. I have not read Eragon. I literally just looked at that book. I got it a couple months ago. Actually, it was probably a year ago. In the system on Facebook. Where these people would exchange gifts, like if you tell them your certain interests. And I got the package for Eragon. I really liked They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. That one was really good. And then Ramona Blue is also really good with that. And even Every Heart a Doorway is pretty good. That series. And I literally know I have another one off the top of my head, but I cannot think of it. Well, A Court of Mist and Fury and A Court of Wings of Ruin show diversity. I love that song. It's so catchy. But yeah, I have some time for a couple more questions. So when it hits like around 26 minutes, I'll probably have to end it because I have such a big mess to clean up before I go to sleep. I figured I would film this unboxing tonight because even if I don't get any reading done tonight, I have all day tomorrow to read because then I won't have to film this. Top 40. I'm sorry, I grew up around like parents, well, my dad listens to country and I live in the country, so like anytime we ride the bus, that's what they play. I'm trying to shelve as I go because this is gonna take me forever if I don't. I'm going to be filming my wrap-up pretty soon, which is kind of pathetic right now, but I have Booktubeathon coming up, and I won't have room in my storage if I don't, so... Oh, here's a YA fantasy book that I really loved, which is Bridge to Terabithia. Trying to figure out where I put City of Heavenly Fire is truly a struggle. Yes, once I set up all of my shelves and get them all here, I still have a bookcase and then like these shelves that screw into the walls at the other house and 3 other boxes, and all of my shelves are out of whack right now. They're like not the way I want them organized, and it'll take me like an entire day to organize them. But I've been wanting to do that for a while. I just literally haven't been able to because it's just I haven't either had the space for all like to organize the books the way I want to, or really the time. But I do want to do one of those. I officially have 3 box sets now. It's so exciting. Not really, but... This shelf is being organized so weirdly right now, but I don't... It's just, they're kind of just getting thrown on here. I think I'm gonna have room for all of these on here. That's a scary thought. So yeah, I am probably going to have to end this stream because I'm running out of space, and time for one thing. So yeah. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been an unboxing. I got this idea from Margot from Team Epic Reads. She had done this when she was unboxing her books for storage, and I'm like, wow, that is such a cool idea because I've never seen it done before. And so I decided to do it because I'm just like, I've never seen anybody do that before. That's so cool. But yeah, I have a couple more boxes to do this with. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.